right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our wedding party and guests of honor are ready to make their grand entrance into the reception hall this evening. So we can have everyone direct their attention to the main doors to my right. And we're going to bring in the groomsmen first, so everybody make a whole lot of noise for your groomsmen. We have Austin, Chris, Ben, Sam, David, and the best man, Emery.
Jump out that sofa. Let's kick it. I know that we'll have a ball.
All right, and next up, we're going to bring in our bridesmaids. So if everybody can put your hands together and make a lot of noise for Brooke, Shannon, Natalie, Becca, Haley, and the maid of honor, Eliza.
Mazel tov. Look at her dancing. Just take it off. Let's paint the town. We'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof.
And now our guests of honor, everyone are ready to make their grand entrance. So if we can have everybody stand up at your tables and chairs, if you will. Everybody stand up. And we're going to ask everybody put your hands together and make a whole lot of noise for your brand new Mr. and Mrs. Wills.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be.
Give it up for them, everybody.
That tonight's gonna be.
All right, everybody, thank you for playing, and you may be seated.
Welcome, everybody that came. We really, really appreciate it. Appreciate the effort that you made to get here. But my dear daughter, today is one of the proudest days of my life. And I stand here to watch you marry the love of your life. I am very grateful, filled with joy. You have grown into a beautiful young woman, intelligent. Don't cry. A woman I couldn't be more proud of. You have become. To your new husband, now my favorite son-in-law, welcome to the family. And I know you make my daughter happy, and with that, we're very grateful. My daughter said, make sure this is short. So Pam, love you both and wish you happiness rest of your life together. So here's to the Wills.
All right, y'all. Hope everyone's having a good time. Let's give it up for Tyler and Katelyn one more time. So for those who don't know me, my name is Emery, and I have the honor of being Tyler's best man. He was the best man in my wedding, so I'm so thankful that he's let me have this privilege, and more so that, the privilege of being best friends for life. And you know, I wrote a speech for this, but I'm having trouble reading it because over these past few months, Tyler has educated me, along with all his eye doctor friends, about how my Aputure contact lenses are absolute trash. But I've also been educated that AccuView Oasis 1-Day Max, they're the ones to have. So if any of you eye doctors out there want to hook me up, hook a brother up. So me and Tyler, I think met before our memories even started, and when we were 2 or 3 years old, I think it was Teresa, our babysitter, and then we started to play t-ball together, and that's where our friendship really formed, and that's when we probably started bugging our parents every weekend, and I'm pretty sure your home phone number is ingrained in my mind. And I had flashbacks when I had to call that number to RSVP for this, of course, and I was like, wow. And from there, you know, Tyler is what I consider a lifetime friend, one of a kind, because we never went to the same school, elementary, middle, high school, or college, and even played different sports in college, so we were always surrounded by different friends. But Tyler, yet, even though he still wasn't around me as much, still made that effort to stay in contact, keep up with me, hang out as much as we possibly could, even though we had limited time. And for that, I love you like a brother. And then he met Katelyn, and I couldn't have thought of a better woman for him to be with. You're absolutely beautiful, and I know that you make him very happy, and for that, I'm very thankful. I'll end with a little bit of advice for both of you, and it's 2 stories. So I'll start with you, Katelyn. So one day in middle school, me and Tyler decided to get in the canoe and go down the St. Johns River for a little adventure. And soon the storm started rolling in, the waves got rough, and the wind started howling, and next thing you know, me and Tyler are face first in water. So there's 2 middle school boys trying to figure out, what are we gonna do in the middle of the St. Johns River? And me, being the arrogant, stubborn one, said, we're gonna push this canoe against the current back to where we started. Well, that wasn't a good idea. Tyler was the smart one, the wise one, and said, we're gonna push it back with the current to the other shore. Somehow I convinced him to go with my advice. Well, we managed to move 3 inches backwards, but my dad saved us, and the rest is history. So the moral of that story is, when life isn't all sunshine and rainbows, Tyler's got good instincts. Trust him. He's going to protect you and take good care of you and your family. And I truly believe that. And Tyler, my advice to you is from my grandfather-in-law, Mr. Charles. We were at a wedding once, and they typically do a dance where people are all dancing. They ask people to sit down one by one after so many years of marriage. And Mr. Charles and Miss Shirley were the last ones standing. They've been married for over 60 years, which is incredible. And they went up to him and they said, Mr. Charles, what's your advice for such a successful marriage? And being the man of few words that he is, he held up 2 fingers. And he said, that's simple. Yes, dear. And so my advice to you is, whenever Katelyn asks you to do something, 10 out of 10 times, the right answer is yes, dear. I love you both, and I'm so excited for y'all. Cheers.
Thank you, Emery. Sorry, I have something a little written out. But there comes a day in every young woman's life where they tend to meet the love of their life. So I'd like to introduce you to Katelyn's. My name's Eliza. In all actuality, I was the 3rd roommate during 2nd and 3rd year of optometry school. Here I am now as maid of honor in Katelyn and Tyler's wedding. A day we've all been waiting for, primarily so Katelyn does not have to make any more decisions. Because if you did not know, Katelyn is very indecisive. As in, when I jokingly told Tyler that we bought 2 dresses because she couldn't decide, he completely believed me. But throughout all of this, there is one unwavering decision, and that's purely the decision of Tyler. Now, as we've been approaching this day, I've been contemplating what to write. I've Googled and tried to figure out what you're supposed to include, and you're supposed to talk about some of the time before you knew your significant other. Well, I only have maybe 3 or 4 weeks over on Tyler, so scratch that. Or you're supposed to go ahead and talk about their formative years, which obviously I have plenty to talk about. But thinking back, I think about how lucky y'all are to have found each other, and how lucky you are to have found somebody that understands and accepts you for who you are. This means I've watched Tyler support Katelyn after very long sleep-deprived midterms weeks. I've watched him support her through crying over one eye being more dilated than the other. And then there was the whole decision on the proposal. Tyler knew that he had to trick her, and she was probably going to be mad at him for at least 25 minutes before she got down on one knee and popped the question. And while I'm sure I'm only reminding Tyler as he knows the great qualities of Katelyn, I'd like to go ahead and remind everybody else. I'm so lucky to have found a best friend who understands me and accepts me for the sometimes wild personality I can be. I'm lucky to have someone so gracious and caring. She is supportive, even more so when you need her, and she's extremely strong, even if she needs reminded of that. She provides laughter and countless memories, and I hope you know how lucky you are. I also hope you know you have to share her with me. And now that everyone is completely blinded by Katelyn and Tyler's love, I'm gonna prescribe some glasses. So please go ahead and raise them, and let's cheers the new bride and groom. Cheers.
That you'd always be mine, and one day I was gonna make you my wife. Well, baby, tonight I'm gonna make you my wife. As far as feelings go, it's the best feeling I've ever known. As far as where I wanna be, well, if you're there, that's my home. Everybody, raise your glasses and hold them up high. To the bride, to the groom, everybody in this room, I finally get to call you mine. Whoa, I wanna see you all dressed up in white. Baby, I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life. And I told you, since I met you, that you'd always be mine. Well, baby, tonight I'm gonna make you my wife. As long as I know, 'cause I wrote this song a long, long time ago. I wanna see you all dressed up in white. Baby, I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life. And I told you, since I met you, that you'd always be mine. Well, baby, tonight I'm gonna make you my wife. Well, baby, tonight.
Everybody give them a big round of applause for their very special
The chance to put each other first. Now that you've vowed for better or for worse, and don't let the beauty of this life pass you by. In the times of trouble, you stand side by side. I'll take this slow, sweet walk with you. You letting go of my hand to say I should run slow, sweet world yet to be.
If everybody could give Katelyn and her dad a big round of applause for their very special bride-father dance.
God has been so good, blessing me with a family who did all they could. And I've had many years of grace, and it flatters me when I see a smile on your face. I wanna thank you for what you've done, in hopes I can get back to you, be the perfect son. You showed me when I was young just how to grow. You showed me everything that I should know. You showed me just how to walk without your hands. 'Cause Mom, you always were the perfect fan. You showed me how to love. You showed me how to love. You showed me how to care. Show me how to care. You showed me that you would always be there. I wanna thank you for that time, and I'm proud to say you're mine. You showed me, you showed me everything that I should know. You showed me just how to walk without your hands. 'Cause Mom, you always were the perfect fan. 'Cause Mom, you always were. Mom, you always were. Mom, you always were. No, you always were. 'Cause Mom, you always were the perfect fan.
Everybody give Tyler and his mom a big round of applause for their
Can't believe it's true. I get to love you. It's the best thing that I'll ever do. I get to love you. It's a promise I'm making to you. Whatever may come, your heart I will choose. Forever I'm yours, forever I do. I get to love